My reflections are that people would just want to change desperately. This government locally has been in power for 12 years. There's been a lot of controversies, whether that's Jazz at 12's lack of licensing, or whether it be failure in areas like adult social care or SEND, or having to borrow more money. And then Wes Streeting himself, who decided to directly get involved in the campaign, he mentioned, and he's probably right, that we're the only party that can defeat Labour in Redbridge. He's put himself at the forefront of that. And I think it's because he has the ambition to become Prime Minister of this country. And he's worried, as he said to Peter Mandelson, that he'd be toast at the next election. And he also knows that if Labour fail badly at these elections, it's not only a test of Starmer, but locally it's actually a test of Wes Streeting. He's put his neck on the line, and everyone knows that. So that's something that we are focused on, defeating Labour, but also making sure that Wes Streeting, who's fronting up the campaign and has used really Farage-style dog whistle, that we are here only to represent one part of the community, which I think is very Islamophobic. It doesn't mean that we're not concerned about the 300,000 residents of Redbridge, which are hugely diverse. And if you look at our candidates who are standing, they are from a diverse background. We have people from all races, all backgrounds, and all colours, in fact. So we're very proud of that. And we're very proud that we represent the diversity in Redbridge. So for someone like him to say something like that, it's really disappointing. There's a number of ways we can tackle this. One is through humour, because frankly, we think it's desperate tactics from Labour. Independents bring a new passion and a new energy into politics, and hopefully people will see through that kind of dog whistle politics. But the main thing is that people are really tired of the mainstream politicians and politics. And you can see that reflected in the general election turnout. You can see that have impacted on local turnout for local elections. And people want something different, something new, someone who's going to stand up for them in their day-to-day struggles, whether that's the cost of living, whether it's hope versus austerity, whether it's helping the youth and leaving a legacy. I've got children, plenty of us have children as well. And it's how can we make their lives better in the future? If we can spend billions on weapons, but we can't spend money on investing in our children, in our vulnerable people, our older people who've given their whole lives, many of them, for the community. But at that time, we did select and endorse candidates for Ilford North and South, who respectively got 25,000 votes. So that gave us some confidence that the community is behind us. So we then launched a political party. We then won our first by-election by a big margin against Labour. Again, that gave us confidence. And then more people started believing in us, and more people started joining the movement. So now when I look at our array of candidates, they're so talented. These are people, CEOs, entrepreneurs, transformation, finance, public sector, private sector. We know that if we did win a majority in the council, that we could hit the ground running from bottom up and work our way through to improving the lives of our residents. We've done everything we can. We haven't left anything on the table. And I think the message has got through, is definitely getting through and got through. Now it's a question of making sure that those people who believe in us, who support us, will come out and vote on the 7th of May. So my message to all of our potential voters is, please, go out and vote. Take your family with you. Make sure everyone in the household votes. Tell all your friends to go out and vote. And honestly, if you do that, we're in for a momentous moment, and I'm looking forward to it.